morning. Let me just say good morning and thank you for being here. And I have to give due credit. Yesterday afternoon, I disturbed Amy Jackson at the Chamber of Commerce. She's out there. There she is. And she said, "Is there anything I can do to help you?" And I said, "Yes, Amy, we need a chamber day. Get rid of the rain." Thank you. She got rid of the rain. So thank you for that. It is almost a Chamber of Commerce Day, but no rain, but it is a wonderful day. We're so thankful that you're here. And for those of you joining us here in person or on Facebook Live, as we make a very special announcement that will significantly and positively impact the North Georgia community. As a faith-based healthcare system, it is our tradition to start every gathering with a reflection or a blessing. And I would like to welcome Betsy Kammerdiener, the CHI Memorial Market Director of Mission Integration, to the podium to offer a blessing. Betsy, please come. Welcome.
Let us pray. O God, you have always led us by dreams. Dreams sent to dreamers who could see not things as they are with their complicated circumstances and limited resources and other discouragements, but things as they could be. Today we acknowledge such a dream. We say that because it resonates with all that we know of your will for our community, we believe it came from you. We thank you for it, and we dedicate our efforts back to you. Thank you for this community's listening heart and receptive spirit. Together, we dedicate ourselves and this space to the ongoing work of improving the health of the people in North Georgia. Thank you for the creative ways your spirit brought the right people together at the right time to make this dream of a new hospital in this place a reality. We thank you for every donor and contributor, every leader and staff member. We pray for those who will work on the construction of this place, for those who will minister here, and those who will receive care here. We ask that you continue to bless the friendships and relationships that have been cultivated through our work together. May we listen to each other as we strive to create this healing place. May we listen to each other above all. And may all who come here for care experience the healing presence of you, O God. Recognizing that we cannot complete this awesome challenge on our own, we humbly ask for your help in accomplishing this dream. In your holy, visionary name we pray. Amen.
Let me just welcome to the podium the market CEO and leader of CHI Memorial. And I have to just acknowledge her for what she's done to bring us to this day. And so Janelle Reilly, please come forward.
Good morning. Thank you all for coming here. It is so great to see everybody. This is a fantastic turnout. So thank you for coming today to share this wonderful, wonderful news. When we first came to the community, we made a commitment. When we acquired the hospital at Fort Oglethorpe. We made a commitment when we acquired the Parkway Medical Center here. And when that commitment and that promise was to bring a new hospital to this region. So I am thrilled today to announce that CHI Memorial and our parent organization, Common Spirit Health, have approved a significant investment for the construction of a brand new hospital that will be located literally right where we are standing today. It'll be adjacent to our surgery center, adjacent to the Reese Skiller and Cancer Center, the Mary Ellen Locher Breast Center, the Parkway Imaging Center, the Chattanooga Heart Institute, and the physicians' practices of the Memorial Medical Group. CHI Memorial's faith-based ministry began actually in the late 1940s when there was a shortage of hospital beds in the greater Chattanooga region. At that time, the citizens of the area gave from their hearts to raise $3 million for a nonprofit hospital to alleviate the shortage, and the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth answered the calling to guide operations of our Chattanooga campus, which began in 1952. Today, we are repeating the call to expand our healing ministry with our plans to build another state-of-the-art hospital. This one will be close to I-75 and easily accessible to our growing North Georgia communities. The new hospital will give area residents award-winning health care closer to home. CHI Memorial has been a partner to residents of North Georgia for over 27 years. A new hospital in the region is the next logical step in continuing that commitment of health care. The new facility is an extension of our community ministry aimed at addressing the economic, environmental, and social determinants of health. Community hospitals are the lifeblood of the regions they serve. They generate jobs and economic impact for businesses, schools, local governments, and residents. Companies looking to locate in a new region put healthcare at the top of the list of requirements for their employees. The new hospital will be a significant boost to regional economic development. The Battlefield Parkway location in Ringgold gives residents across the Northwest geography region access to comprehensive inpatient and outpatient care and access to CHI Memorial's extensive and experienced network of physicians. This new location will establish a single destination for a myriad of healthcare needs. I would like to thank our board of directors for your support and recognize the diligence and tenacity of a few key leadership team members, including Andrew McGill, Michael Sutton, Angie Stiggins, Lisa McCluskey, Rhonda Hatfield, Sherry Fusco, and so many others in pushing our new Georgia hospital strategy forward. A special thank you to our division leaders, Larry Schumacher and Troy Hammett, and the entire Common Spirit Health leaders for believing in our vision and supporting our dream. Our passion is driven by our mission to create healthier communities, and we are so thankful to be advancing our healing ministry with the addition of this new hospital. Thank you all.
Let me welcome Angie Stiggins to come forward. Angie is the CHI Memorial Georgia administrator, but we all know her as CHI Memorial Georgia. Come, Angie, and share.
Thank you all so much for coming this morning, and I'm going to try my best to get through this without tears streaming down my face. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve this community for 34 years. As the administrator of CHI Memorial Hospital of Georgia, I know all of our employees extremely well, many of them who have worked at the hospital for over 30 years. To each of you, I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your perseverance, for your inspiration, and your pursuit of excellence. You are all amazing and inspiring and motivating. And the job you have done will never be forgotten by this community or our organization. Our current and future patients will benefit from a new community hospital in so many ways, including contemporary and comfortable inpatient rooms, convenient location, and a breadth of services and quality health care close to home with easy access. The CHI Memorial Surgery Center, as well as the Mary Ellen Locher Breast Center, Cancer Center, and our Imaging Center are offering the community convenient access to services they previously had to drive over 30 minutes to access. Our hearts are full today knowing a brand new hospital is within sight on the very spot we are standing. Patient experience and quality care is and will continue to be our utmost priority. A key part of Memorial Georgia's healthcare footprint in our vast primary care enterprise that serves our region. Memorial's primary care physician group started here in 1994 and now encompasses 20 providers across 4 distinct geographic practice locations, including Ringgold, Lafayette, Chickamauga, and Trenton. I want to give a heartfelt thanks to the leaders of our community for making this happen, and for the leaders within our organization, as Janelle pointed out and named, for sharing in our vision to make this very important day occur. Thank you all for everything.
One of the physicians that she just referenced is here somewhere, Dr. David Dimon, who is the Chief of Staff for the hospital. And I welcome Dr. Dimon to come forward on behalf of the medical staff of CHI Memorial Georgia, and is part of the practice that opened here in 1994, the very first practice in the Memorial Medical Group. So Dr. Dimon, welcome. We look forward to hearing from you. Steps right here. Come up.
Good morning. All right. Thank you, Andrew. With the possible exception of our administrator, Angie Stiggins, and Pam Lawson, I don't think anybody's looked forward more to this day than me. Many of you may know that I've worked for Memorial for almost a quarter century. What a lot of you probably don't know is that for almost that entire quarter century, I've been advocating to one CEO after another for Memorial for this hospital. I knew it was the right thing for this region and for these patients. Not only is Memorial the best hospital in the region, I really think it's one of the best hospitals in the USA. Our road is, Angie, Pam, and my road has been long. When Hutchison was when it was collapsing, I worked for approximately 6 months without pay to keep it afloat. At the same time, I was speaking with the CEO of Memorial Hospital at that time about the fact that they needed to take over the hospital care in this region. At that time, the hospital was bought by Valor Bridge, and Cornerstone Medical Center was opened. When that happened and I met with the CEO, we both agreed that that hospital, although they did an excellent job, did not have the capability or the capacity to bring in a medical community that could take care of these patients. We knew that Memorial Hospital could do that. Eventually, Memorial took over operations of the hospital. On that night, I met with Angie Stiggins. I flew from the mountains of Montana to the Chattanooga airport. I drove at midnight, I might add. I drove from the airport to the hospital to transfer all the patients from Valor Bridge, Cornerstone Medical Center to Memorial Georgia Hospital. The great thing now is that we have been germinating this campus in preparation for the new hospital. We've been doing that for several years now. You can see around you all the medical community that's already here. We have an excellent top-tier imaging center here. All of that is coming together in preparation for the new hospital. And as Chief of Staff, I look forward to continuing to burgeon this medical community for the hospital that the hospital that this region needs. Thank you.
That's heartfelt. Thank you, Dr. Denman. Now let me please welcome Dr. Marilyn Helms, who is chairman of the board of the CHI Memorial Georgia Board of Directors.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, friends and neighbors. Today's an exciting day for Catoosa County and all of North Georgia. CHI Memorial provides vital health care and is going to be an enormous benefit to our region. CHI has shown resilience, continuity, and stability in the greater Chattanooga community, and now they bring their expertise and their mission of healing, supported by both education and research, to improve the health care of the North Georgia area. As a business dean, I make data-driven decisions. My volunteer work on the board of CHI Memorial Hospital includes reviewing data from the Quality and Values Committee, and I see firsthand documentation of CHI Memorial's quality of service across a wide range of metrics, including timeliness of service and patient outcomes. CHI Memorial has high scores in national industry-wide measures of patient safety as well, and that's an important measure to me. Awarded the Chattanooga area's only Center for Medicaid and Medicare Services 5-star hospital, the highest rating, CHI Memorial now brings these vast capabilities and extensive knowledge of health care to the residents of North Georgia. As a resident of Catoosa County myself for over 34 years, I make the drive to Chattanooga to CHI Memorial's main campus for all my health and wellness care. It's going to be a pleasure to have the same hospital and my same physicians closer to home. This is an extremely convenient location and will save our North Georgia residents travel time and travel expenses, and a little traffic at the split perhaps. For patients with follow-up treatments, though, in conditions that require ongoing care, the savings are going to be substantial. Also, for residents with Georgia-based insurance plan, having a health care provider with a local presence is vital. Catoosa County's population alone has grown to more than 60,000 people, and about 18% of that group are populations over the age of 65. So with our demographics and our population, there's not only a current but a growing need for future increased health care services. So CHI Memorial here in North Georgia will fill those needs. In fact, U.S. News rated CHI Memorial with the highest possible ratings in 9 procedures for adults and condition categories. CHI Memorial's presence will be felt throughout North Georgia and the contiguous counties. CHI Memorial has the financial ability, and that's very important here, to survive and grow as they've proven even during recent challenging economic times. The hospital will have a strong positive economic impact, as Janelle mentioned earlier, through purchasing goods and services from other businesses and through direct job creation. Decisions for industrial and business locations are always influenced by the availability of resources, including access to cultural activities, an available workforce, quality schools, and exceptional health care. So this is excellent news to the 953 total employer establishments currently in Catoosa County. And with CHI's presence here, our area is even going to be more attractive to potential new business entrants and to local entrepreneurs and startups.
more individuals are going to choose this area for their retirement home, given the access to local quality health care as well. CHI Memorial provides easy access to essential healthcare services, if you've heard already, with highly skilled and professional physicians, surgeons, and nurses, with the strong affiliation of a large national healthcare system. CHI Memorial has the know-how in acute hospital operations, primary care, and specialty care with quality physician networks and, like me, an extensive loyal patient following. Their level of service and clinical care and management quality has created this exceptional and respected brand name. So today's announcement of this expansion represents a exciting stage in the growth of CHI Memorial as well as the growth of North Georgia. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Helms. She is a true Georgia advocate, so thank you for what you've pulled us into in a very gracious way. And it helped us get there. So let me recognize now four gentlemen who have been pivotal in this. So I'm going to invite Chairman Stephen Henry, Chairman Shannon Whitfield, and Chairman Ted Rumley to join me up here while I go down here and give the microphone to Senator Jeff Mullis, who on the last day of the legislative session got into a wrestling match, and you see how that ended up. And I don't know if he won his vote or not.
So I tore my Achilles tendon, and I had my surgery at the wonderful CHI main campus in Chattanooga, Tennessee, Memorial Hospital, and they did such a wonderful job. So I am a living testimony of their fine work and the great team effort at the hospital. But speaking of team, that's what we have here today. It's a great day. We got a great thing to celebrate. And before I get to that, I want to mention my colleagues that I work with at the state capitol and here, and they do a great job too. And that would be State Representative Steve Tarvin, State Representative Mike Cameron, and Dwayne Hill. I think he had a committee meeting in Atlanta today, so he's not here. And we all work together too, because it takes everybody rowing the boat in the same direction to make all this work. But the gentlemen on the stage, they do a great job with their team. Stephen Henry, the chair, with his Board of Commission, which I see many of them here, Jeff Long, Vanita Hollander, Chuck Harris, and Charlie Stevens, and their new member working this thing out is Dan Wright. He's a good Chickamauga boy. And then we have Shannon Whitfield and his team. I don't think they're here except for Robert Wardlaw, perhaps. And then Ted Rumley and Robert Goff is here, I believe. And, working all with these folks to make things happen is what I think our job is. Now, what we have here with CHI Memorial, Georgia, and I'd like to thank Janelle Reilly and her team, and their vision that they have, and all of us here that are probably the community leadership, and they work with us too to make things happen. But this isn't only about great health care that I said I recently experienced, but it's about economic development. And my job with the Northwest Georgia Joint Development Authority, and we have Spencer Hogg and Eric Jackson and our chair, Chip Catlett, here, and then of course you have Keith Barclift here and Robert Wardlaw from Walker County. And so this is a great economic development opportunity. Not only the great health care, but you have jobs, career decisions. You have companies that are looking at this area to help to expand to this area. They want a great health care place, and we have that here. Plus our existing industries that need to expand and relocate, just like the doctor said. Right here it is. And because of this, will help us grow. So this is a great opportunity for all of us, and I'm just glad to be a part of the team. So thank you so much. Great vision here, and I'm not going to say luck because luck had nothing to do with this. This is all about hard work. So thank you for having me today, too.
Yes, sir. It's nice to have friends in Atlanta. and I thank our entire delegation for what they do to help us. So thank you, Senator. Now let me introduce to you Chairman Stephen Henry, and I will say Chairman Henry has become a trusted confidant, a friend who has pushed me hard. And I asked him today, I know I'm a 1-star, but can I at least be a 2-star today, because we're finally where he wanted us to be. So let me introduce Chairman Stephen Henry, Chair of the Catoosa County Board of Commissioners. Sir.
Thank you, Andrew. I forget. Andrew covered up my notes up here, so you lost a star. Just kidding. Real quick before I start with the hospital, Angie Stiggins is Carrie Smith around here, and Andrew, y'all have become like family to me. The past year, not only working on the hospital, but dealing with our COVID vaccines and the things we've done together, we couldn't have done it without the partnership that we have with CHI Memorial, and I just thank y'all for that. You get a mic in front of you, you get to take a little liberty. They can't stop you, so I appreciate it very much. So, we started this journey 5 years ago. I've been through it. Several board members. Jim Cutler's here. I appreciate your support. The one common denominator is every board member's had the same goal: quality health care for our people in our community. So when I was elected chairman 5 years ago, it was one of my main goals to do everything I could to bring back a hospital to North Georgia. I'm so very blessed that God has allowed me to be a part of this announcement. I know what a difference this is going to make in the lives of the people that I serve here in Catoosa County and the surrounding counties who have always been great regional partners. I would like to take a minute to thank Senator Jeff Mullis for always being that driving force for our economic development. It is more than just about a hospital. It is about growing a community in a quality way. We're very blessed and fortunate in our county to have great state representatives that we can dial the phone and talk to, like Steve Tarvin, Dwayne Hill. Without these relationships, days like this wouldn't be possible, and we need to nurture those relationships. Hospitals can change lives for the good. They help us when we face sudden emergencies and illness, those times in our lives when our routine is suddenly disrupted. I was thinking back as I was preparing for this. When I was 17, I remember my father was had cancer. My brother and I would take turns carrying him back and forth to Chattanooga while my mother was just working to hold the family together. And to think future generations will be able to do all that right here at home and not have to carry that one burden to make their lives just a little easier. To be able to make an impact on families, that's what our job is, and I'm thankful to be a part of that. Hospitals help us to get back to what matters most: our family, our friends, work, our church families, those things that make life exciting and meaningful and fulfilling. As chairman of the Board of Commissioners here in Catoosa County, each day I try to do what I can to help make life better for those around me. Fortunately, I have the privilege of working alongside a supportive and dedicated board, Commissioners Jeff Long, Chuck Harris, Benita Hollander, and Charlie Stevens. In addition, we have an exceptional group of professionals across Catoosa County. Together, we all want to do everything that we can to make Catoosa County a place we're all proud to call home. Our county and the communities in which we live need good roads, great schools, which we have thanks to Dina Reese's leadership. Got to get a few scores every now and then. Great schools that educate our future leaders, meaningful and well-paying jobs, places where we can gather to worship, places to have fun, restaurants to eat at, affordable housing, safe communities in which we live. But today we get to announce that we are filling a tremendous gap, a void that we've had, a new modern state-of-the-art hospital that will serve North Georgia for generations to come. I am proud to stand here with my CHI Memorial partners and my fellow commissioners to confirm our intentions on behalf of Catoosa County to do everything we can to help make sure one of the best hospitals in America is right here in Catoosa County. It's what we need in our community, and it's what our citizens deserve, and I am thankful that together we can move forward with this project to build the new CHI Memorial Hospital.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you, Chairman Henry. Chairman Shannon Whitfield, welcome from Walker County, another stalwart partner.
this up here where y'all can hear me. One thing I want to say, too, for those of us that know Angie, I don't think her title is very fitting. I think she needs some stars with her title. Maybe if she's going to be the administrator, maybe she's the 5-star administrator, because she has really been through a lot and has accomplished a lot, and we're very grateful for you to be on the team with CHI Memorial. I'm thrilled to be standing here in Chairman Henry's hometown, county, to celebrate this wonderful announcement. I share his excitement, and on behalf of the people of Walker County and our new Board of Commissioners, we are thankful that we can say we are getting a new hospital. Let me start by acknowledging the partnership we all enjoy with CHI Memorial. The healthcare is literally been working alongside people in North Georgia for over 25 years. In 1995, they partnered with Dr. Rick Smith and Ted Scoggins, physicians in Lafayette, as part of the beginning of what today is the Memorial Group. When Hutchinson Medical Center declared bankruptcy, CHI Memorial stepped in and helped us maintain physician clinics that were closing in both Chickamauga and Lafayette. Commissioner Rumley will tell you that they did the same in Trenton. That's what good partners do. It's in time of need they figure out what they can do to help us all. Most recently, Memorial partnered with us in Walker County to become our EMS provider, helping us elevate the level of quality of the life-saving service. We were able to match our public resources and build a quality service together with our partner. Already they are making a difference, and I have great confidence in the new EMS partnership serving our citizens. In Walker County, we know what it's like to face significant obstacles. We've overcome many challenges over the last 4 years. Thanks to the fine citizens of Walker County and the outstanding group of leaders across Walker County government, we were able to stabilize and strengthen our government and ensure the viability of the services on behalf of our citizens and those who visit our county. CHI Memorial was also confronted with significant obstacles associated with the former Hutchinson Medical Center facility. They kept it open, made significant investments, and worked hard to improve the experience for their patients, our citizens. And now they are going to build a new CHI Memorial, Georgia. That's what good partners do in a community. They honor their commitments and they work to meet the needs. On behalf of the great citizens of Walker County, I thank you, CHI Memorial, North Georgia, for all that you do for our citizens. Thank you.
The sun's come out. You delivered, Amy. Chairman Ted Rumley came over the mountain. Dear friend, respected leader, thank you for joining us. Share a few words.
Thank you, Andrew. Andrew called me a few weeks ago and asked me if I'd be a part of this. And of course, you know, I jumped at the occasion because it is such a special occasion for not only Dade, Walker, and Catoosa, but all of Northwest Georgia. And you've been here for 45 minutes or so, and all the good stuff, you know, I mean, that you hear, you just can't bundle it up and say anymore. I mean, it's just great that this is going to be built. It's not something that's being talked about now. It's going to happen. And Andrew, you know, I think he was kind of worried about what I would say, so he sent me a couple of things here. He said, you know, if you want to mention, you know, a few things, you know, I said, well, you know, I don't mind taking it, but I don't like reading. I don't like reading, you know, pieces. I like to speak, whether I mess up or not. I like to just say it like it is. But we are so appreciative of CHI Memorial in Dade County. A few years ago, you know, our clinic I got word that Robert Goff, my vice chair, is here today, got word that it was closing, and it meant so much to us. I mean, we didn't, you know, just kind of over a night we heard that, and so I have a neighbor, Dr. Mary Hammock, that joins my farm there. Her farm joins mine, and she's a real close friend of mine. And I called Mary and I said, Mary, you know, is there anyone that I could contact? I'd like to find out someone from Memorial that we could talk. First thing she said was Andrew McGill. And that's one thing I might say in these notes. He said his name's not anywhere in here as far as giving any kind of recognition to him. But let me tell you something. He's a special person. When Shannon took office, same thing was going on. That's the first name I threw at him was Andrew McGill. Steve, I mean, and I'm not saying he's a one-man, army by far. He's got a lot of support, but he gets things done, and we do appreciate him. But Shannon mentioned also the ambulance service. All counties, our counties were having a little issues with our provider. It was time to bid it out. We did that. CHI came in, and they are our provider now for our EMS and our ambulance service, and it's working great. I think it's been going on now for several months, and it's great for Dade County. The pandemic, I know we've heard so much about that, and every time we turn the news on, it's still here, and we know that. But we went through so much. I lost one of my commissioners, Alan Bradford, to that. But CHI Memorial, they were so supportive through this. It's just there's no words that I can say to say how much we appreciate them and their support to the county and to that family of Alan Bradford that we lost. But today is a special day. It's a win-win, not just for our 3 counties, but all of Northwest Georgia, like I said. And we just appreciate being on this team and a part of this day. So thank you all.
Rick Partain, let me introduce you and welcome. Gentlemen, thank you. I'm not done with you yet, but I will. Rick Partain is with the foundation, and I want to welcome him and Jennifer Nicely to join me up here as on behalf of the Memorial Georgia Foundation. And Rick is one of those many partners out there in the community that has just thrown himself full-time into supporting what we're trying to do here. So, Rick, welcome. Good to have you with us.
Thank you, Andrew. It's a pleasure to be here today. I joined the CHI Memorial Foundation Board of Directors 3 years ago in 2018, and this day was a big anticipation when I joined, and I'm so happy that it's finally here. I'm a third-generation Catoosa County resident, and really and my family care about all the people here and everything. And I think this is the next step in our community, is having quality health care right here at our doorsteps. It's a very important thing. Community hospitals are the lifeline of communities and the regions. They help, you've heard before, generating jobs and the schools, the economic impact, and a lot of different stuff that they add to our community as a whole, not just in the healthcare, which is quality and one of the best around with Memorial. And as you've heard, there's a large investment to build a hospital, and this comes from a significant investment from Memorial Hospital, a bond issue, and philanthropic support from the community is also required. And I hope this fundraising effort becomes a rallying point for our community to gather around for what we've got here that we're real going to be proud of. Through the work of the Hospital Foundation, CHI Memorial is deeply committed to serving the residents of our community and surrounding communities. And it's everyone, I just ask you to please partner and help in any way you can on this endeavor we're taking on today. And thank you for the time today. And at this time, I invite Jennifer Nicely to give some more details.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you for being here this morning, as well as for being part of our board of directors, for your service to this community. We appreciate you. People like Rick and so many of our board members who are here today are the backbone of a community hospital like CHI Memorial. We rely on them to guide us and support us. As we move forward with the construction of this new hospital, there will be many exciting opportunities for all of you to get involved. So today, I'm very excited to announce that we will be launching a capital fundraising effort to assist in the construction of the hospital. It will take gifts large and small, and every single one of those gifts will be a critical investment. It's also important to note that we've recently formed the CHI Memorial Foundation Georgia, so that we can all be assured that every single gift stays right here in this community for the purpose of supporting this hospital. In the coming months, you'll be hearing more about a volunteer leadership team who will be leading these efforts, as well as several significant contributions that will be getting us started. I invite you to get involved. Please contact us to learn more about how you can do that, how you can be a volunteer, how you can be a donor. I thank you for the support you've given thus far and the support I know will be coming in the future.
So to review, just to make sure you know, we're going to build a new hospital. As you walk away from this, don't forget that. And as I stand here and I see just so many folks who have just been an integral part of our ministry here over 30 years, Randall Peters and Gary Young, who back in the day we had North Georgia Health Services, we had Premier Benefit Health Plan, we sold an insurance product down here, and that was a partnership that to this day, and the two gentlemen are here. Doris White, right here in the middle. Doris White is Doris White, one of a kind. And if you don't know Doris White, you must not have been around here more than 5 minutes. But Doris White, Eddie Upshaw, the list goes on and on. And I look around and I see a Chip Catlett who, you meet these people and what do they have in common? They're passionate about their home. So you have heard how pleased and honored we are to stand here in the northwest corner of the state of Georgia, and yes, Senator, the top of Georgia, and share this wonderful news of a new hospital. We see it as a privilege to partner with you, each of you, to provide the health care services to our friends that our friends and neighbors need. We feel a great responsibility to honor the trust placed in us to make certain we do the best we can to provide the care the communities of North Georgia need and deserve here, close to home. That's our theme, close to home. For us, it is respectful to make that possible, and thank you, our many partners, and you're all over in this tent and around this tent, to thank our many partners for helping make the new CHI Memorial Hospital, Georgia, a reality. And Sister Judy Reilly, I know you're out there someplace. This is about where the love of God impelled us to be here and be a part of here in North Georgia. And if you don't know Sister Judy, she is the sister of CHI Memorial. Now we move forward to finish the work that will enable us to build and open this new hospital. And I'll put Senator Mullis on notice, Chairman Henry, Whitfield, and Rumley on notice as we navigate the Georgia approval process, but how exciting to get to do that work. Thank you for joining us today. We're building a new hospital.